Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Dungeon Quest. We have opened the stable. Let us go inside with the enter command. Commands are pretty elementary in this game. There won't be many that will ruin it. Oh look, horses! Stepping inside, you see 3 horses. They are much too starved and sickly to ride, or to resent or even realize your presence. The ground is scattered with rotted fragments of hay and dirt. The smell of decay rises chokingly in the air. The west leads back to the centre of the village. There's something we need in here. Let's search the decay. You sift through the dirt, through the dust, and through some other materials you wouldn't even bear a thorough description. The search looks futile for a long time, but finally, after having overlooked it on your first time through one particularly odious pile of stuff, you find a round metallic object. Some vigorous cleaning and scraping reveals a dirt-encrusted coin. We want that coin. Coin is important. We want that coin. And let us now get out of here and travel west. Now we're now back in the town. Outside the stable. There's a broadaxe. We want that broadaxe again. It's important, we need the broadaxe. We might as well travel west and go back to the centre of the village and go to the inn. The inn is actually vaguely important. Which centre? South. Did say the inn was south. The tavern sign has fallen down. This place looks too much like your run-of-the-mill tavern for there to be any mistake about it. Its function in life. Besides, there's a board announcing the hours of operation, the availability of spirits. Well, we want to go into here, so let's enter. This'll be a lively, raucous place, no doubt. Full of merriment and okay. Wow. The tavern smells stale and squalid, even more stale and squalid than your average tavern. As for the few patrons, their slumping postures and other body language clearly indicates hopelessness and despair, a feeling that is reflected in their ashen faces and magnified by their stolid silence. Their clothes show the wear of time and hardship, and their bodies, almost swallowed by their oversized clothing, are thin and frail. The tavern's bar, made of heavy timbers, is at the southern end of the room, of a large low-ceilinged room. Oil lamps spread an unsteady flicker. Your entry goes largely unnoticed, or at least no one bothers to let on. Let's go to the bar, shall we? Talk to the barkeep. I'm sure he's a rather dashing former adventurer who will help us. Okay, he's not a former adventurer at all. He just looks old and worn down. Seating yourself cautiously at the bar, you're ignored for a long time. No one lifts his head, even to gawk at the stranger. With a turn and a sigh, the bartender finally faces you with tired disinterest. He leers at you, saying slowly in a raspy voice, "Yes, stranger." Your eyes catch his pained glaze. Well, let's talk to him, shall we? I'm sure he has a lot to say. Use the say command to speak to people. In a scratchy voice, the bartender says, "Look, stranger, there's nothing left that's worth anything in this town. Ever since he came to the old castle, everything's been dying off. The crops, the animals, now us." He indicates the castle's general direction with a slow, disparaging sweep of his arm. "It's him doing it, for sure. Had a crazy look to him. Now nothing grows, there's no food. Everything is dying. Everything. All of us are dying. And we don't have long to wait. Those who have gone to the castle to see what is afoot, those poor souls, no one has ever returned. What's left to us is a slow, miserable death. Not even knowing why. That's the hardest part. Not knowing why. It's not exactly the what'll it be sport speech you're expected from your average bartender, but more informative in its own special way. No, oh wait, it's not exactly the What'll It Be speech you expect from your average bartender, but more informative in its own special way. The plot, as they say, thickens. The bartender heaves with a slow sigh. Look, stranger, I've told you everything I know. I'm not spending my last dying breath battling the breeze with you on the price of tea in China. Okay, fine. I'll bugger off then. I take it you don't have any spirits for us then? No? No, guess not. Fantastic. The only bar we have in here and it's terrible. Oh well, not much more for us here. We need to leave here anyway. Going north specifically. West a few times. Yeah, we need to go west. We're done here for now. Oh look, we're back here. But instead of going north like we did before, we're going to go west, which will lead to the inn. It's important that we head to the inn in this game. Oh no, it's... No, it's not the inn. I forgot this. In front of you is the bank of a wide, slow-moving river. The water is pitch black, and a dense haze clings to the river's surface. At the bank stands a cloaked ferryman gently swaying back and forth, rocking his equally frail, odd-looking boat. The lantern on his boat gives off a sickly yellow light, barely able to pierce the thick haze. A small sign is barely visible at the water's edge. Peering closer, you see behind his cloak the oarman is nothing but bones! A skeleton! Will you trust both him and his rickety vessel? Well, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to save off screen, because this is quite an amusing thing to do. This is one of the ways that you can, in fact, die. And, I'm going to save off screen just so I can show you this, so give me a moment. Having now done my saving, we shall now drop the coin. And we shall enter the boat. Yeah, we don't need the coin. We'll enter the boat. Why not? This is not going to go horribly wrong at all. Hooray! We're on a boat and we're heading across to the castle. Excellent. The oarsman pushes off into the darkness, and you find yourself sliding across the pitch-black water. The deep yellow light of the lantern is reflected in ghostly ripples as the inky water slips aside to let the boat pass by. The ferryman moves onward. Wait. The ferryman moves onward. Inventory. What do we have? A letter and a broadaxe, the Queen of Hearts. We shall sing! The ferryman. You eye the pitch-black water and stare into the thick haze, trying to get a glimpse of the other side of the river, cursing the Environmental Protection Agency with newfound vengeance. At length, you make out a tiny speck in the light on the other side, still cloaked in dense mist. As you lean forward to get a better look, you feel a quick, bony push on your shoulder, and you totter precariously for a moment, then slip helplessly into the icy black water. The spectre cackling laughter bids you adieu, O intrepid adventurer. And then a dragon obviously eats us. It appears you have died. Do you wish to play again? Yes, we died! Most importantly, because we didn't have any money to pay Charon the ferryman with. If there is one thing you do not do with a skeletal ferryman, it's jip him out of his coins. You need the coin for that. You can't even get past this part without the coin, and you need the broadaxe to do the bit next. So, do I wish to play again? Well, we will next time. So until next time, folks, I will catch you later. Hopefully we won't die horribly. See you later.